What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Ruin Arandama. As promised in the hour-long episode, the next Ruin Arandama would be the finals of this Silver Regionals. I've added a few extra players into the team, changed a few players around just to make it a more beneficial team to me, but I've still got the core of the team involved. Just to take you through the other scores, we won 6-1, 2-1 and 3-2. So we're going to go straight into the final and I'll take you through the team, guys. So in goal we've got informed Diego Cavalieri. We've got Cicinho, Tiago Heleno, Manuel and Marcio Azevedo. In central defence we've got Carlos Alberto and Renato Abreu. In Cam's positions we've got Marlos and Danilinho, the informed version. And up front we've got informed Joe and informed Maicon Leite. Thank you very much to the generous person that donated Leite to me. I'm forever grateful. He's an absolute machine. I fucking love him. Just a few things before we get into question time, guys, because I have got a question time for you. First thing is, if you guys don't know about Daily FIFA Clip, it's a channel basically between myself, Calfreezy, JJ and AA9 Skills where we show you a daily FIFA clip. But they're not our clips, they're your clips. So if you've got an awesome clip, a funny, a fail or an incredible goal, send them to the email in the description. I'll leave it in there along with the channel link if you want to go and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, but you might get featured on the channel. We need them sent in as unlisted video links, guys, from YouTube. If you send them as like downloadable links, we'll just delete the email. And if you send with like recorded with your camcorder or recorded from EA Sports website, we just delete them as well, guys. It has to be recorded from like with your game capture HD PVR kind of thing. The other thing I want to quickly brush over before we get into question time is the tennis. Obviously Roger Federer today, well, yesterday as you guys are listening to this, Roger Federer beat Andy Murray in the final of Wimbledon, and it was a pretty good game. Murray held his own really until midway through the second set, and at that stage he lost it. I'll take a free kick there, thank you. Yeah, he just lost it. Federer turned it on, and Federer was just a completely different class of player after the sort of like midway through that set. Let's see, how's he moving this wall? He's putting someone on the line. We can still bend it around. This should be a goal. This feels good. Feels like a goal. Wow, that was terrible. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I thought Murray's speech at the end was pretty heartwarming as well. Had a lot of people in the crowd welling up in tears, which was pretty hilarious. But at the same time, you know, it shows just how much it means to him. And whether you're a Murray fan or not, like, you know, he's a massive tennis fan, and you can see how much it meant to him just to get to the final, let alone have the opportunity of winning it. And yeah, it was a good match in the end. But Federer is, you know, he's the greatest player that's ever graced this planet for a reason, and he showed that yesterday for you guys. I'm going to say today if I need to, but yeah, he showed that in the match against Murray. So we're going to get straight into the questions, guys. The first question is, what's your favourite Immortal Technique song? Oh, come on. I don't really know, you know. I couldn't really right, come on. I like a lot of his songs. Like Industrial Revolution is a pretty awesome song. We've got obviously Dance with the Devil is one of the most classics that people know him for. But I also like the little bit at the end of Dance with the Devil. If you've got Immortal Techniques albums where he has a little like rap with Diabolical, and Diabolical was awesome. So you know, that's great to listen to. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, by the way, goal! I scored, yay. Oh, that's terrible. I said in yesterday's video that I didn't like Joe, and I did like that Julie guy. And I said in the video before that I thought Joe was going to be good, and I thought that Julie guy was bad. Basically, the reason why Joe isn't good is because his shooting is awful. For an informed striker, it's awful, honestly, guys. Like, his finesse shots are some of the worst I've ever used. You would think that he's left-footed, and if you do a finesse shot with his left foot, you would think it was his weak foot. That's how bad it is. Like, it's honestly just... don't waste your coins on informed Joe. He's not worth anything. Like, his regular card is so much better. Watch me go and score some crazy good goal with him now, I bet. Finesse shot. Oh no, didn't score. Yay! Yeah, so I highly recommend that you don't buy informed Joe. He's not worth the coins. But I'm still going to play with him today because he's in form and he looks good in the team, really. Next question we've got. Will you give full manual controls another try anytime soon? Oh wow, that would have been nice if he scored that overhead kick. I was actually playing against KSI earlier and he scored an overhead kick against me, bastard. Will I try full manual controls? Maybe, but they're tough, you know. Like, to be a full manual control player, you've really got to practice a lot with that. I might start by moving down to semi and just seeing if I can't get a couple of wins on semi. Oh wow, what a terrible pass. And then go down to full manual afterwards, because apparently, you know, you're a lot better player if you can master FIFA on fully manual, which I somewhat believe. But if that was the case, then why aren't more players using full manual? Or maybe they are and I just don't know about it. But great rainbow flick there. Is Maicon Leite worth the coins? Is not a question that I've necessarily been asked. I'm just asking myself this to answer for you guys. I think he is worth the coins. I do think his price will drop. If you guys want to check out Calfreezy's channel, he had an informed review of Leite, the informed version, of course, because I said informed review anyway. But how has he missed that? No, I was already celebrating that goal. Yeah, and Calfreezy says he hopes that the price of him drops down to around 750,000, which would be a great price for him, but I don't see it dropping less than $1 million, for the simple fact that informed Danilino, who's a much worse player than informed Maicon Leite, is still up at like 850,000 coins, you know, so I can't see Leite being cheap if Danilino is still that expensive. He's so rare anyway. And the only interesting thing is, he actually scored 2 goals in a game. One of my subscribers was telling me the other day, after his... that's a foul, ref, come on. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, after his inform card, he scored another 2 goals, had an assist, and just had a cracking game. So he very well might have another inform, like, straight away, which would be pretty awesome, because it would really drop the price of his first inform down. And if that's the case, then you guys might be able to pick him up for like 400,000 or 500,000 coins, which would be absolutely awesome. Next question we've got: do you believe in ghosts? Somewhat, yes, but not overly. Oh, how's that not a foul, ref? Oh, overhead kick and another one. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, I mean, I've got some ghost stories. I'll talk to you about some ghost stories from my old pub in another video, because if I start on this one, I won't be able to answer many more questions, and I want to get through quite a few questions. But yeah, remind me in the comment section that ghost stories is a topic to talk about, and then I will talk about it. Next question we've got: which music artist do you listen to the most? For me, it's probably going to be Eminem, like over the years, but I listen to a lot of people a lot. My iPod, or my iPhone anyway, is constantly changing with the... That's a penalty, ref. What the... Thank God for that. I thought he wasn't going to give that then. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Who are we going to give this to? Let's give this to the man himself. Oh, this is going to be a cracking penalty. I can feel it now. Yeah, I mean, like, I listen to Eminem a lot, you know, during my life. I've been listening to him since I was like 15, 16 years old. But I love, at the moment, like the last sort of 3 or 4 years, I've gone through a phase of acoustic music where I just listen to unsigned artists and unknown artists from like YouTube and stuff. People that you don't know about. Like, I was listening to Boyce Avenue back in the day before they were very famous. I tried to do the chest flick. Yeah, I was listening to them like a long time ago. Thanks for the ball, sunshine. And then they got big, you know, and rightly so, because they're absolutely amazing. I said a lot. Oh, that's another penalty, ref. Come on. Hopefully this guy rage quits, because that would be awesome. It's a final. Let's just give this one to Carl. This is going right in that top corner. Slapped home. No stopping that. Next question we've got: if you were to play for one club, and what club would it be and why? It would be Arsenal, because I support Arsenal. Pretty much the easiest question I'll ever have to answer, I'd say. Next question we've got, when I get just a second to read. Sprite, Fanta or Coca-Cola? For me, I don't really like Sprite or Fanta, and I'm not a big fan of lemonade either. I'm more of a Coke or Dr. Pepper fan, like, you know, with the darker flavoured soft drinks, I guess. Like I'm right now in front of me, though, I've got some Cherry Tango, and I do love Cherry Tango, and Cherry 7-Up as well. I love Cherry 7-Up. So I guess I don't know. I like kind of the alternative kind of drinks. And apparently there's some Cherry Dr Pepper that one of my friends has been drinking that you can't get. It might have actually been Calfreezy actually, and you can't get that in the UK. So I want to go onto that sweet shop website, which I can't remember the name of. It's where you can go and get like sweets and drinks and stuff from all over the world that aren't available in your country. So I might order myself a couple of crates of Cherry Dr Pepper. Next question we've got is, hold on, let me just win this ball back. American Dad or Family Guy? I don't really like either, but if I had to watch one, it'd probably be Family Guy. I do like the kind of adult cartoon kind of things, but mainly South Park. That's about the only one I watch. I don't really watch the other ones religiously. I'll watch every South Park episode, but I'll only watch the other ones if they're on at the time. But yeah, I don't really care for them too much. And I'm not a big fan of Simpsons either. I used to love The Simpsons, but it's changed, and he's going to be offside. Thank God he was, otherwise that would have been a wasted shot. If you could move anywhere in the world and be successful, where would you go? I'd probably go to the States somewhere. Every time I've gone there, it's been awesome. You know, the weather's nice, the people are nice, and just in general, it's quite nice. Oh, that was terrible. I wanted to do the roulette. I've done that about maybe 30 or 40 times today. I've tried to do a roulette and I've ended up doing a step over, and it's really starting to piss me off. Cut inside, cut inside. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'd move to the States somewhere, probably like Florida or Miami or something. You know, just, I don't know, somewhere nice and hot where there's lots of nice people. Next question we've got. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, wow. He just stopped moving and defending completely there. Cut inside again. Nice keeper. Hold on. Where are we? If you could do a collab with any other YouTuber, who would it be? I don't really know. That's one of those questions that I would really have to think about before I'd give you an answer, because I wouldn't want to rashly say something. That was a solid tackle. I wouldn't want to be like, oh, you know, let me choose Pro Syndicate because he's got 1 million subs and that would be awesome for me. But I would choose someone that I would like get on well with. Like, you know, I get on really well with Calfreezy and JJ, and we have some really good banter. So you know, when we do stuff together, it works really well. And obviously AA9 skills as well. You know, when we do foreplay, that stuff always goes down really, really well. So in that sense, I would always want to go with someone that's on the same wavelength as me mentally and like in terms of humour and stuff. Like, I wouldn't want to pick someone that it doesn't share my sense of humour and doesn't share like a lot of the common interests that I share, because then the video would just be really, really boring, and nobody wants that. So, oh, come on. This is what I mean with Joe. He's supposed to have like good strength, you know, but he doesn't have good strength. Oh, nearly got there, nearly got there. An own goal, never mind. As long as I still go on and win this. What minute are we in? 68th. We're good. No, see again there. Tried to do the fucking roulette and it did the step over. Piss off with the step over, will ya? Oh, Carlos Alberto, you fucked it. Next question we've got. Hold on, I'm just trying to slap that home, but missed. Gay shit. Well done. Have you ever encountered any of your subs in public? Yeah. The first sub I met in public was at an Arsenal game with Wee Peeler. We went to the Emirates, and that's a cracking goal. And we watched Arsenal demolish Spurs 5-2. And Theo Walcott had the game of his life. And after the game, a subscriber came down to myself and Wee Peeler and was like, you know, just how you doing and happy to meet us and stuff, and wanted a photo and stuff, which was pretty awesome. And then I got recognised a couple of times, like in gaming shops. Like I went to HMV once and got recognised by the dude at the counter. And I was in, I think, game station or something like that down like where near I work, and the guy behind the counter there again recognised who I was. So that's pretty cool, you know, like getting noticed there. And when we went to Thorpe Park and whatnot, get noticed there quite a bit as well. Like when we went to Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, actually at Alton Towers I didn't get noticed once. That was all JJ and Pro Syndicate. But when we went to Thorpe Park, I got noticed a couple of times, which is pretty cool. It's a bit surreal. It was definitely surreal when JJ came to Thorpe Park because people just swarmed over him. Like kids were pretty much in tears the fact that they got to meet him, and like he's a great guy and everything, but crying over him, he's not that good. Just kidding, JJ, you're awesome. Next question we've got: what were your childhood ambitions? I always wanted to be... Look at that fucking step over again. I swear my controller is broken. I always wanted to be either a professional footballer or either in the gaming industry or in the music industry, and I never ever wanted to be in the public industry or the pub industry or the service industry, I guess it is. I never really wanted to do what I do now. Like I tried as hard as I could to get away from my family business as it is right now, but oh, thank God he missed that. He might actually get back in on the game here. He is back in on the game. Yeah, I mean, I tried hard. You know, I moved to Spain for a few months and tried to get away from it all, but I ended up just working in bars while I was in Spain. So I came home to, you know, earn a better wage with the family business and whatnot. And this is, I've got a feeling this guy's going to score, and we'll call it whatever we want. But yeah, look at that. I just can't even get close to him. Oh, that's a great header. Right, control the ball. Don't lose the ball. Don't let the game dictate. Come on. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Go on, Leite. You're faster than that. Come on, man. So yeah, I've always wanted to be in those three industries, really. That's what's always appealed to me. You know, I love playing games. I love listening to music, and I love playing football. So they're the kind of, you know, my three most enjoyable things. And so, you know, everyone wants to. He's got to be offside. Come on, ref. You know, you always want to do in life what you enjoy as a hobby. So they would have been the things for me. And like, you know, if things go well over the next year or so, who knows if I can work in the gaming industry. You know, it'd be pretty awesome if I could. But obviously that's not guaranteed. Oh wow, I should have just fucking slapped that home. Wow, that was a terrible shot. We'll answer one more question because I think we're just about full time here. What have we got? Let's just skip up a few because I didn't really get through that many. How old are you? I'm 27 years old. Favourite England player of all time? My favourite England player of all time, probably David Beckham. I think he's an absolute awesome player, awesome guy, and he thoroughly deserved to go to the Olympic Games, but unfortunately he wasn't taken. But I'm going to end that there, guys, so thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to check out daily FIFA clips. And just want to wrap one thing up from yesterday's video with the 75 rated team. Each player on the team that I want you to do for this tournament has to be rated 75. You're not allowed up to 75, it has to be 75. So it has to be a gold 75 rated player. I'm not putting a time limit on how many, like how long you guys have got. I'm just going to keep accepting them until I get bored, really. Oh, did that... that was a subscriber I played. Oh, well done. Good game, Mr. Subscriber. You're on my thing. I don't know if I actually got... that's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? That's typical fucking EA, that is. I didn't even win the trophy literally because he sent me a message. I didn't get to win the trophy there. That's absolute horseshit. If he just pressed X instead of sending the message, I would have gone through, hit accept, accepted my prize, accepted my coins. But no, EA are fucking horseshit. You can... Oh, god damn. This happens to me so much in the final of tournaments. Like, I either get disconnected or I go into the tournament final and it says there's no opponent found and it kicks you off Ultimate Team. And when you go back onto Ultimate Team, you're just no longer in the tournament. Like, not in the final, you're not in the second round, the third round, whatever. You're just not in the tournament anymore. And that really pisses me off. Like, I know it's only 950 coins, but now I lose my DNF, I get a loss on my record, and like I don't get another trophy in my trophy case, and that's fucking infuriating. Yeah, there we go, lost to the record. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. If you'd hit that like button, would be amazing. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.